Hi, this is Salil of the Salil Statistics websites and also author of Colors and Numbers. I'm going to talk today about a topic that was the very first video that we did many years ago, which was on mass shootings right after the Las Vegas shooting. And now we just had one in Texas. A lot of concerned parents, understandably, and friends have brought a number of topics to my attention. I'll keep the politics of this aside. There's sort of a disconnect in this country of strong emotions on both sides, but the two topics that people have raised to me that have a probability angle is the first, what is the chance this sort of shooting would happen to one's own child? And I have a kindergartner, and so I'm obviously very empathetic to that type of question. And the second is how worried, concerned should parents be? So, in terms of the first question about the probability, this is a very extremely low chance of happening. We do see it in the news uh, at a growing rate over the last 15 years. Youth and young adolescent mortality in this country is 1/15 that of the overall population, and then within that, the um, cause of death being a firearm is 6 times that of the overall population. But we're talking about very low numbers. So, in terms of a probability perspective, that's the way I would answer it. However, as a parent, and just as anyone, I would be very concerned about what's happening out there because of the disproportionate amount of violence that is happening. So, if you look at mass shootings as a cause of death within the mortality of a cohort group, an age cohort group, for youth and young adolescents, the vast majority of those mass shootings would be in schools. And that rate is roughly 25 times that for mass shootings within all mortality in the overall population. So it's a very high, um, sort of exaggerated and disproportionate impact. It's very concerning. The other thing is the trends in what's happening with the almost free nature in which the number of shootings continue to grow, and they cause violence. And sometimes that violence is a little more limited in the last decade. But that trend is, if you see any improvement lately, I would argue that that's been luck. It has not been some sort of design of policymakers, school preparation for these sorts of events, other sort of security measures. It's been luck. The luck of the weapon malfunctioning, someone having reservations, being the shooter, and so forth at some time period around the event. So that's how I'd answer these questions. I hope that you stay optimistic, hug your children, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.